Hello there for everyone who's watching my channel right now. Well, I found you at the 9 AM news. Today I'm gonna present one of the most wanted DLC, but one of the most controversial one in the same time. There's no point in making any kind of transition. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about already from a thumbnail or maybe the title. I'm talking about Steam Locomotives. To be able to understand why we don't have such a locomotive into the game yet, we have to understand platform on which it runs the game. We have to understand there's no point for them to release any kind of units like this one only for the PC users, because the others, like me, like you, as a PlayStation user, the others will go crazy, because that's not fair, honestly. So let's dig into the problem. As I'm pretty sure you know already, TSW game has an American root called CSX heavy haul. The fact that's not implemented on the console is because of the resources and the limitations PS4 has part of. Heavy haul has a pretty considerable distances to run a train on it, and the train itself is pretty long. Well, it's almost the same shit for the Steam Locomotives, but that's a hope, still is a hope. As a PC user, you have a total control on your components. You can make it better by replacing them, improving the graphics, processor, and so on. You can make it like a UFO. To be able to run, what kind of game do you want to run on it? Well, as a PlayStation 4 user, and maybe Xbox, I'm not sure, I don't own that kind of platform. So as a PlayStation 4 user, you are pretty stuck with the developer systems. Let me give you an example. It was on the other paper. So the PlayStation 4 uses a semi-custom accelerate processing unit, APU, developed by the AMD in cooperation with Sony, and is manufactured by Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company on 28 nanometer process node. It's a single chip that combines a central processing unit, that CPU, and the graphics processing unit, that GPU, as well as other components such as memory controller, and you are pretty stuck with that. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You are pretty stuck with that. And so, what I'm trying to explain: PlayStation 4 has a 1.6 GHz processor, 2.13 GHz processor for the Pro version. Is running on 30 or 60 FPS, and you have a pretty limited graphic running on it also. It's enough to say the CSX heavy haul requiring a 3.1 GHz processor. To understand what's going on, they should change the whole heavy haul route, and there's no point to make that for them, for the developers. So I've said they're back. We still have hope for this kind of locomotives. It's not working like on the heavy haul route. It's not impossible for the Dovetail to release any kind of Steam Locomotive into the game. It's just pretty hard, because they have much more prominent details, which requiring a much better texture. They have a much smoother movement animation, and the fact that each element binds to each other, creating a smooth movement, requires more time and programming stuffs. It's pretty hard, but we'll certainly see in the future Steam Locomotives into the game. As Matt Pedersen said during a stream of his, Steam Locomotives are definitely on our mind. Continuing with this, it will be as good as we can make it. So what we understand from this: fighting with the programming stuffs, which cost money, and with PlayStation 4 limitations, maybe they are waiting to find a much more productive programming technique with less money. Anyway, don't worry, sooner or later it will happen, and what will follow after after it's a piece of cake for the developers, because this is the big step. Available route exists already into the game. It's about West Somerset, but for the locals there's more to work. It will be nice to see Class 84 Mallard, Class 96 Mallet and many more doing services around the country, but we have to be patient with that. Till then we have to enjoy what we have already into the game. So any kind of suggestion about what would you love to see into the next video, post it there in the comments. Also like, subscribe, show me your love, guys. I was Alex, and till the next time, take care of you and spend your life with what are you loving to do. Thank you very much. This video has been created with the help of some YouTubers. I will put a link into the description for their channels. Go there and support them as well. Thank you very much, guys. See you soon. On it run smoother movement. Step available route